for the Michigan Wolverines. Dusty May in his second year, and there you see that terrific point guard matchup with to you over here tonight. So be somebody other than yourself. As their point differential, as we're doing math now here at the player. Overton at the top. Overton up and over the 7-foot.
It was pretty good defense there. Murphy pushed him off the block.
Yesterday had a fun time with him. He was an impact player in a lot of areas. Pettiford, he has got some serious handles. That was an air ball.
Mike Burgermaster's his offensive coordinator. We kept the staff together. There I go with Wee. How many Wees? Let's count how many Wees I'm going to have tonight. My ball.
Down the rebound. He was a beast against San Diego State. And in the corner, three-pointer is true from the... They shoot it at 33% in the early going. Michigan 5-0, Auburn 5-1. And
offensively, certainly Michigan inside with Johnson and Mara. It's going to be interesting how they defend.
How about that extra pass by the big man? There's Johnson.
Huge. Look how big they are.
That's 6'9", 250.
That we know Pettiford has hit frequently throughout his career.
Auburn needing a bucket here. They're 0 for 5 to start this game, make it 0 for 6.
And length in there. I like this young man too. Williams Adams in the game. Versatile young man.
Three-pointer flies, no good from the three. Cadeau, and he's whacked by Pettiford. You got 3 on 0, and it's a dunk on the other end.
Opportunity to continue to make history, which is what we've been able to do at all.
Well, get you money. You were 40 years of age when you got your first D1 head coaching job. Steven, near 40. He's
replacing himself because he was my defensive coordinator. And what did he do coming out of timeout? He extended his defense because the closer Michigan gets to the back.
Blocker, tough, hard nose, and nice weapon for Dusty May.
And a hammer by Johnson.
Where the SEC basketball's been, I don't blame you for not wanting to go through that.
It's a gauntlet no matter what.
Yes, sir.
Pettiford for 3. Needed that in a... Freeman. Murphy. Was going to let him shoot it, and Murphy buries.
Starting to find some life and some rhythm, really defensively locking down and back-to-back triples.
Cheddar, a nice feed from Gale by Geico. It feels good to Geico. Ton of free throws early. Auburn. And a strip. There goes Kaysen. Sets it up for Lindeborg. He got the steal. Now he cans a 3.
He's going to have drop coverage against Pettiford. That time Mara came out extended. That's great. Mad respect for Tahad Pettiford's three-point game.
Cheddar lost the handle on the way up. And a giveaway in transition. Gale's going to drive it. Looking for... Kaysen picks up Pettiford. He splits it. That was a kick ball. Auburn with a basketball here. Just on the 12-minute mark of this first half. Keyshawn Hall goes.
Talked about that foot ankle injury. He suffered with 4 minutes left in the Houston game on November 16th. Didn't return. He sat.
Game right at the end of the game. Michigan had that big lead, and Auburn had that big lead. As off the glass.
Magwood better keep that wing. He better keep that chicken wing. He's going to get the next one called.
Here's Hall. He's been a big-time scorer. He comes back out of...
Now he can get himself going. Big-time 3.
Elliot Cadeau has been a more willing shooter this year, and he rips the cords on a long... Cadeau misses the 3 that time. Here goes Hall. Hall like a one-man wrecking crew right now.
He's still working the officials.
He is.
I mean, Dusty May is going to call Turner and go, hey, listen.
And now it's 7 to shoot. Kaysen dancing. Williams Adams right with him. They dump it inside, and a late clock.
Guards in front. He's keeping bigs in front. You just can't let that ball get to the post.
Oh, look at Everett. Drives and hammers one down.
I had talked to the coaches this morning, so we can't worry about matchups. It's got to be bodies on bodies.
Daxter Lindeborg for 3. Money for your dad joke. Well done. It works every time. Lindeborg shooting 38% from beyond the arc. Here's the other freshman, Magwood. Kaysen working with Johnson. Kaysen shifty. And Jovic stayed right with it. Knocks it out of bounds. Shot clock ticks. With 5 on it, three-pointer is true by Trey McKinnon. Misses. Michigan can add to their lead. They're up 14. Looking dominant here in Vegas in the early going. Three-pointer no good, and it's Burnett.
All the way to high major. he's done a really nice job, but you can see, you know, these bright lights are pretty bright. 2 years, he's going to be in the NBA.
Murphy drives it strong and scores.
And he is the focal point of this Michigan scouting report.
Jovic on the take, drops his shoulder and scores.
And I like this young man right here.
This is the layup.
Oh, there's some contact there, too. Letting him play.
Shatter lines up a three. No good. Overton the rebound. Right to Lindeborg. Miscommunication. 2-on-1. Kaysen lays it in.
2 years. Dusty May came in with an 8-win team. They go to the Sweet 16 in his first year, and now coaching a team with real national expectations. Mindset team that we can't panic when we miss shots or lose a game. Coaches included. He said we can't overreact. He said for Michigan to make noise this year in the Players Era tournament, it's simple.
Ball, 4.5 to go. This is a team that is averaging over 90 points a game. To go along with that great defense, count that.
He's a double-double monster. And the interesting thing that I want to see is how are they going to play three centers together? Could Yaxel get
Adams. Gale puts it in.
a straight line driver?
Off to a great start here in Vegas. Had a blowout win yesterday against San Diego State. With Murphy, he is fouled on his way in. That'll take us
This season. The only other person to do that, guys, by the way, is Larry Bird, and now he's at Michigan saying, I've become more of a pro, and I'm super grateful to be in this position. I said, Yaxel, do you still...
Basketball for a long, long time.
So I've always known that Dusty make a coach. There's no question about that. But now at this high major, let him up.
wow. I like going behind the curtain here with Coach Pearl.
Oh, it's the Players Era. It's all about the NIL.
Three-pointer is good. Off the bench, Simon Walker, Stephen Pearl in the corner. Kept it alive. Offensive rebound. Going to end up as a foul. So Trey McKinney keeps it alive into the 12 hours yesterday. We called 4 games. Not a soul in the green room. Just us. You guys show up today, the whole world's here.
And when you got the star
game with the holes cut out of it, that warm water.
That's a great little big screen by Pettiford. He comes across 25 McDonald's All-American. In this class, he's probably top 40. But that's probably why we were able to get him at Auburn. He's got a great future.
Already making an impact with the Auburn Tigers. With Williams Adams and Jovic and Caden Magwood. It's like 3 freshmen.
It's a pretty heavy matchup. Ball screen coverage is normal. Todd's got to get in there.
Good pass. Johnson just dropping people. Walker comes up short. Kaysen wants to push. Under 2 minutes left in this half. And a block by Murphy. Johnson.
I've seen Illinois a little bit. They could still use that cat.
McKinney. Three-pointer in the corner is good.
And we haven't, like I did, and go 55. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, I'd be all over Stephen last year.
That's why he's glad you're over here. The inbounds. Michigan off to the races again. McKinney feeling it right now. Comes up short. There's Johnson with another board. Johnson puts it in.
Machine of glass. Johnson right there for the easy putback.
Pettiford for 3. Long time coming up to live. Scrum for it. Kaysen comes out of the pack. Kaysen puts it up. Gets it off in time.
He's playing well, executing, no turnovers is what I'm most proud of, and then manning that inside. So yeah, they can play well and hopefully stifle
Excitement on campus, the alumni base, when basketball is good, and certainly this team has high hopes. I'm just curious if you guys could talk.
What I know is that their practices are harder than their games because Coach Dutcher is challenging these guys every day. We talk.
And the one thing about being a part of the U of M fraternity and family and an alum is forever. And we're connected by 2 words.
Back to be the best that you could be. And at my time in Michigan, we had the greatest fans ever, and they made sure that we played our best every night.
Oh, that's nice. Great
Excited about is just their discipline on the offensive and defensive end. I'm watching them get better as they're playing tonight, and that's exciting for me.
For a long, long time, started back in Florida Atlantic, here in Michigan. This staff has proven that they're elite with the very best.
So feeling, Jay, anytime I see us pull out those uniforms.
I got one thing I'm disappointed about.
Well, what's been impressive, guys, is having that big lead at halftime. And Michigan has come out here as
He's just sending love to our Fab Five brothers, and we're just so blessed that we had an opportunity to not only play together but change the game in so many ways.
love you universally. So credit to those guys.
And guys, I don't think Dusty is taking anything out here, but he changed defense. I know it sounds corny, but that's what we do.
5 minutes into this second half, Mara can't get it to go to play for a championship tomorrow the way it's going right now. After they maxed out with a 40-point win yesterday as Todd Pettiford.
Houston, you saw the type of game he has and the competitor that he is.
No, I agree with you, Mash. I mean, he's a bucket
Off the bench with Cheddar, very complete up front. Now if we could get consistent guard play all tournament this week.
Yeah, they did. They are enormous. And I love the fact that they're working on something else other than just
anybody putting a body on them. So I just see a zone being a strength for them and being a weakness for other teams.
That's a great job by Murphy going in. Best thing for me against zone is still pick and roll, and don't settle for the 3-ball. Drive that ball at the gap.
Here's Kaysen for 3. 3-point
Maturity and his discipline. The Detroit Lions are a legitimate Super Bowl contending team. And now we see our Michigan Wolverines.
Feel good, a little bit better about yourself, something you can build upon.
Yeah, you know it'll be a quality opponent tomorrow as Matt to play for a title tomorrow. Tennessee is plus 23. They're 2-0. Kansas plus 21. So Kansas
A little bit head and shoulders above the rest.
I'm going to stick with Houston always, even though, stuck the 9-iron on the green, did LJ.
On the outside looking in terms of the top 4.
Yeah, Iowa State right now on the plus-minus, so they're huge.
It is huge. 3 games in a row, man. No one's going to have a voice at the end of the week.
They're facing as much adversity as they're going to see all season long. And, you know, again, just continue to play the last 9 minutes of this game.
Well, I like what you said. And so we talked earlier before the game. Last year's players.
Games in 3 days. And so you definitely want to spread the minutes out. And I would imagine, he's played his bench a little bit. You're going to get some of your stars out of the basket team in his bag. You might work on trying to double the post sometimes or maybe trap the ball out of Keyshawn Hall's.
Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Bruce Pearl is with us as well. We appreciate Coach coming down from the studio as Mara gets to the basket.
But he plays so hard and physically, but he's giving away about a half a foot.
It's interesting, Jovic, as Mara
Serve him well in the tough MCC.
a little bit out of control, out of bounds. It'll be successful.
And that will definitely challenge their confidence moving forward.
Magwood, he's shown a nice little mid-range, comes up short there.
Incredible run that your team, the Auburn team last season, went on, and going through the SEC record.
In San Diego State coming your way next. That'll wrap up the day's play here at Michelob Ultra Arena.
Last team to get in. Those 10 and 11 seeds, a lot of times those are awarded because your conference carried the water.
Duke conversation. What do you got on
I'm not talking Duke. I'm just saying in general, the ACC used to be so talented. NC State,
Sure.
I think he'll get that program going.
Top 25 team right now.
100%.
Wow.
Murphy trying to leave it for Jovic. Jovic drops his shoulder. Mara denies him. Jovic battling in there. Mara with another block.
He'll get him on to the next one, but that's why Auburn plays a schedule. That's why these kids came into play. They just did not take advantage of this opportunity.
Number to get themselves in the championship game tomorrow. And they are looking formidable. And a hammer dunk. Goodman played for New Zealand in the FIBA U19 World Cup. That's a 3. And they've hit triple digits here tonight. With Lindenborg was that they played in the same conference, and Lindenborg at UAB was a fan of that.
It's never the wrong time to do the right thing, and every now and then you get rewarded.
Coming to the pass. Yeah, Dusty May's son ought to go Max. I don't think when we started this Players Era Festival, we're looking at all.
I wasn't going to tell you that this was fun, guys. This was not fun. This was